Back again with another video to help you guys get better at FC24. So many of you have been improving already and it is absolutely great to see. If you are new to the channel and you want to get better at this game for free, I promise you will. Just subscribe and watch these videos, take bits out of it, put it into your own game, and we'll get there, man. I'll get to 100k subs, you'll get better at the game, we will all win. Let's try and hit 200 likes and let's get into the video. If you want the cheapest FC24 coins to get ahead of the competition, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay guys, so for the context, for those of you that are new, this is the team we're going to be using. I go into a game of Elite Division rivals and I'll be explaining my whole thought process, things pros are doing to go 20-0. We'll do it absolutely live, win, lose or draw. The game will always be put in, there's always something to learn. Comment down below if you have any questions. Remember to subscribe, do yourself that favour. I promise it will literally benefit you and me, but you as well. So let's get into it and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we are loading into the game and we'll see what our opponent's team is saying. Obviously, we're playing at quite a high level. People have good teams. I don't really tend to look at my opponent's team and then be like, there's an area to target, you know, unless there's something really bad. If they've got like an Evolution 75 rated left back, maybe we'll target that. But people they just don't seem to do that at this level. But let's get into it. You can see my controller input as well. We're going to offside trap right from minute 1 just to get our line that little bit higher. We got to actually watch out wide here. We do have Militao out at right back, who isn't ideal on the ball, but defensively is really good. We're looking at the mini-map right now, just to see who's free. You can see there we play a pass using the mini-map. Our player was actually off screen. We'll go for another switch. We'll use R1 to call Salah short and go for a little 1-2. No, we're not going to. We're going to switch the play once more. We're going to head the ball down the line, call him short of R1. We actually sent him on a run again and then called him back again. A bit of quick passing. That's really poor play from me. Need to be careful there. We do try and step in with Blanc, but get unlucky. We rush in and get the tackle, which is really nice. Driven pass out to Puskas. L1 sprint boost. And then I tried to get round him, but it didn't work. Our opponent, though, has given us a gift. We're going to try and look for that extra pass. Little fake shot there. It's cut inside. We get super unlucky. We will spam the offside traps, though, once more. As long as you mark those runs in behind, like you see I'm doing now, our opponent does not have many options at all. I'm trying to be quite aggressive here. You know, we're using the second man press. We're also manually pressing and offside trapping. L1 sprint boost with Modric. Ball roll just to shield it a little bit. That is a poor ball from me. Sorry, I was getting a little call there. My bad. Okay, we win the ball back with Militao. We spray the ball back out to our fullback. R1, little 1-2 we're going for down the line here. We had to take an extra touch, but that's a great ball from Neymar. We'll fake the player lock. Okay. We got rigged there. We got absolutely rigged. More offside traps. He's gone for a driven pass himself. We're using the second man press again. We've got to cover this run in behind. Got to be so careful of that. He's going to try and play it. Our AI wins us the ball, but I stupidly give it back. We do hold jockey, though, with Blanc, and we managed to get there. Sprint boost with Neymar, just to stay ahead of the player, and then we'll go for another switch with Van Dijk. Ends up getting blocked. Opponent's putting on quite some good pressure here. We'll have to go for some quick passing here. A driven pass. Another L1 sprint boost. You'll see me doing that an awful lot. We went for a 1-2, but we sort of got drowned out there. The opponent is pressing super well. We do manage to press ourselves, though, and win the ball back. We're going to go for a little 1-2 here with Salah. Great press again from the opponent. You can see it can get quite frantic at this level. You guys will have these games in champs as well, where you're really struggling to make things work. You can see here, what I've done is I've second man pressed. I'm trying to cover the sweat in behind, which we actually don't in the end. We had to recover really well there. But I was trying to do two jobs at once. We will play the over-the-top ball now. We get it with Ousmane Dembele, touch around the keeper, and that is going to be 1-0. Nice and simple. You can see you've got to take those chances. I saw the gap open. The player was running in behind, just a normal chipped through ball, and just like that, we can actually get in. From this point now, obviously, we're winning the game. We're meant to be careful, not doing things like I just did there. We did get a bit unlucky, to be fair. But we got to be super, super careful. Keeper movement may have been needed there. He actually read it really well. That all came from me going for a cross-field switch. It didn't quite play out right, and then, you know, at this level, you can get punished. So it happens. You know, you're not always going to play the perfect game. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes, concede goals, and you've just got to go again. So that is what we're going to try and do here. We'll play a through ball with Beckham down to the fullback. We're going to play a lot here just to give us a bit of extra time. You can see he fell for that. We'll actually play the chip through ball now. We go for the extra pass. One more as well. Beautiful. Salah finds the back of the net. You can see how that extra pass just opens up. It turns like an 80% chance into a 95, and that is what you want to do. If you're aspiring to be a better player, it's a game of odds, FIFA. You need to do whatever you can to turn the RNG into your favour. That is the reality of it. We'll fake another player lock. You can see how he's getting baited by that every time. We'll play another. He actually charged at us that time. We've got to be smart here. We'll recycle the ball with Usman. Recycle once again. Driven past the edge of the box. Score an opportunity. Probably should have tried to find an extra pass there, but I got a little bit greedy. Risky from the opponent, and he has given us a chance here. Nope. We'll switch inside. We're second man pressing, and as you can see, that ends up winning us the ball back. We're going to offside trap again. Trying not to give anything too easy up. He has got a good opportunity here with John Barnes. We're just holding jockey. I've got to cover that sweat option, which I'm going to try and do. And wow, we actually got away with one there. The ball like morphed through Blanc, which just was far from ideal. But we did get away with it. So taking our time again, cross-field switch. You're going to see that an awful lot at a high level. We're actually going to try and bring Salah short. He just didn't want to come short that time, apparently. Covering that run in behind once again, using the second man press. Offside trap again, and it's just leaving him with not too much space to work with, which is obviously what we want. Another offside trap wins us the ball back. We'll play the ball inside. I'm looking for Salah here. He's making that run. We play the chip through ball. I think Robertson's going to get there ahead. But we'll spam some more offside traps just to get our line a little bit higher and add some additional pressure to our opponent. We're holding jockey. Second man press once again as well. Trying to cover the space in behind. We get super unlucky there, which means we've got to try and recover. We do. We step in and jockey. Having to work really hard here to actually just keep the ball and stay away from his press. So we're going to try and kill the game off. We've got the 45th minute here as long as there's some added time, which there isn't. So that is half time. Not an awful half. A little bit messy from me at times, but there's definitely still some things in there that you guys can add to your own game. Like I say, let me know in the comments if you do have any questions. If you haven't subscribed at this point, do it right now, just during the halftime break. You know, bless me with a little sub. I see every single sub that comes in. It does mean a lot, guys. I appreciate the support. Glad you have all been enjoying these videos. Right, but we need to look in for the second half now. If we can get the next goal, that's when we can start slowing the game down. This game's too frantic to try and kill the game off now. You know, there's a lot of pressing happening, a lot of turnovers, you know, from both players. It's too early to really slow it down. So if we can get that next goal, we'd be in a really nice position. We're going to fake another player lock here. He's going to fall for it once again. Ball roll inside, little bit of dribbling, R1 dribble as well. We're looking for the sweat across. We find it, and that is 3-1. So now from this point, this is where we really can start trying to kill the game off. You know, we don't give our opponent anything easy. We slow the clock down. He's going to get frustrated, pull players out, and then that's actually going to enable us to score even more goals. So we're just going to take our time here. There's no need to rush the ball forward at all. We'll call Salah short. Little 1-2 here going down the line. We actually get away with it. Little lateral heel to heel, and we'll just recycle. No need to force anything and give another turnover. Very frustrating to play against, probably frustrating for you to watch as well, because you've got like PTSD of having this in champs. But yeah, you can see here, we can actually just hold possession very easily in and around his box. And when this is happening, He's getting frustrated. He's also getting worried that we're going to create another chance. And you will see that gaps will start to appear as he loses his patience. So we do win a corner there. That might actually be the end of this guy. It's very possible, and it is. But I hope that added some value and you learned something new today. Let me know if you've got any questions. Leave a like if you made it this far. Subscribe if you're new, and peace.